Yeah. Uh, Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome back, everyone. If you remember, in the last lecture, we completed JEE Mains 2023 PYQs of we just started or we completed the theory part of definite integration. Now, in today's lecture, we'll do the JEE Main 2023 PYQs as I have told in the last lecture. So, and after this, we'll do the revision. This is basically the revision series going on. So we have completed some revision. Now we are continuing with definite integration, and after this, we'll do area under the curve. Let's see, or let's start with the PYQs of definite integration. Okay, guys. Chalo. First one. The first one is the value of this. It is asked. Correct. So I think it is modulus. So we should use completing square. Or is it factorizable? It is better we use completing square, right? So if we use completing square, I think we'll get 12 integration 0 to 3 mod of. What can we write this as? X minus 3 by 2 the whole square. A square minus 2 will be plus 9 by 4. So we'll get plus 9 by 4 plus 2. So plus 9 by 4 plus 2, 17 by 4. I hope I am correct. Yeah. Am I correct? No, we'll have to add and subtract. Na? So minus m. So I think it will be minus 9 by 4 plus 2. 2 minus 9 by. So minus 1 by 4. Yeah. So sorry guys, minus 1 by 4. Now we can substitute x minus 3 upon 2 as t. I think our limits will also change. So I think we'll get 12. So this means dx will be equals to dt. There will be no change in dx, but there will be change in the limit. So x is 0. So t is minus 3 by 2. X is 0. So t is minus 3 by 2, right? X minus 3 by 2 equals to t. Just to say, I think from 0 to 3. X minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Okay. So when x is 0, t is minus 3 by 2. And when x is 3, so 3 minus 3 by 2. 3 minus 3 by 2. 3 to the 6, so it will be 3 by 2. Yeah. Please, if I make a calculation, that's why I'm progressing very slowly. So we get t square minus 1 by 4 dt. Now, as you can see, this function is a modulus function, and modulus functions are even function. So we can use the odd even wala property, and we can write it as 12 into 2 times integration 0 to 3 by 2. T square minus 1 by 4 dt. I hope it is clear. So now we have to split the limits. So how to split the limits? By opening the mod. So let's say t square minus 1 by 4 equals to 0. So t will be equals to half. So you have to split the limits at half. Half plus integration half to 3 by 2. Right? So from 0 to half, we'll get 1 by 4 minus t square. Right? And from half to 3 by 2, we'll get t square minus 1 by 4. I'm not writing dt every time, please. So manage it, ignore it, because it is MCQs, right? So it is fine if we don't. It is not theory. So what we'll get, guys? We'll get 1 by 4 into t from 0 to half minus t cube by 3 from 0 to half. We are integrating it, plus t cube by 3 minus 1 by 4t from 1 by half to 3 by 2. Right? So what do we get? Sorry, yeah. 24 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cube is 1 by 8. So I think this will be 8 3s are 24. Right? Plus 3 by 2 cube. So it will be 3 square by 2 cube. So 9 by 8 minus 3 by 8. Upper limit minus lower limit. 1 by 8. 8 3s are 24 minus 1 by 4 2s are 8. So let us calculate it. Just a second, I'll move. Yeah, I'll write it here. So we can simplify it, right? So 24 into 1 by 8 minus 1 by 24 plus 9 minus 3, 6 by 8 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2. So plus 2 by 24, I think. Right? If we open the brackets, we'll get 8 3s are 24 minus 1 plus 18 plus 2. So I think that is 2 plus 2, 4, 22. So our answer is 22. It is integer type question. So we have to leave it here. I hope it is clear. It is a nice and simple question, nothing much. Let's see what we have next here. So this is a very good question. Now please remember, whenever such question comes where we have very high powers, see 2023 because it was asking 2023. So this question obviously cannot be solved by indefinite integration. We need to solve by definite integration. So here we can use the King's property. So I is given 8 upon pi integration 0 to pi by 2. Cos raised to the power 2023 upon sine raised to the power 2023 plus cos raised to the power 2023. Now, if we use king, that means I can replace x by pi by 2 minus x. So all of the angles will become pi by 2 minus x. So here we'll get cos pi by 2 minus x integrating 0 to pi by 2. Here we'll get cos pi by 2 minus x in the numerator. So it will become sine pi by 2 minus x. In denominator, sine pi by 2 minus x. So cos 2023 plus sine 2023. Now after using, what do? We add 1 and 2. So if we add equation 1 plus equation 2, so we'll get 2i is equals to 8 upon pi, right? Integration 0 to pi by 2. We'll get cos 2023 plus sine 2023 upon cos 2023 plus sine 2023. So this will get cancelled. We'll be remaining with 1. So this we can get cancelled. Let's cut it out. So we get 4 by pi. What is integration of 1? It is x. So and upper limit minus 1. So we'll get pi by 2. So pi and pi will get cancelled, and the final answer will be 2. Again, this was an integer type question. I hope you know these are the January 2023 questions, right, of JEE Mains. So answer is 2. Let's see what we have next. This question. This is also a nice question, but a simple question. Why, guys? Because this is integration of the form 1 upon under root of a square minus x square. What is its integration, guys? It is sine inverse of x by a. So we can directly write it as 48 into sine inverse of x. It is 2x. A is 3. Now don't forget we have to divide by 2 because it is the coefficient of x. Right, guys? I hope I am right, yeah. And we have here 3 root 2 by 4 upper lower limit and 3 root 3 by 4. So 48 by 2 will be 24. If we input the upper limit, we'll get sine inverse of 2 by 3 into 3 root 3 by 4 minus sine inverse 2 by 3 into 3 root 2 by 4. So here 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 2 2s are 4. So we get 24 sine inverse of root 3 by 2. It is 60 degrees minus. Here 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. And we'll get 1 by root 2. So it is 1 by root 2, it is pi by 4. So if we open the bracket, obviously here it will be equal to, guys. If we open the bracket, 8 3s are 24, right? 8 pi minus 6 pi. So I think we'll get 2 pi, which is option number 4. So our answer is 2 pi. I hope it is clear. A very simple question. Let's see what we have next. Yeah, this is a nice question. We are given the value of integration and we are asked to find m square plus n square minus 1. Now see log x. So when there is mod of log x, so we'll take ln x equals to 0. So we'll get x equals to 1. So you have to split the integral at 1. So 1 by 3 to 1 and 1 to 3. From 1 by 3 to 1, it will be minus ln x plus. From 1 to 1, it will be 1 to 3, it will be ln x. Now, I hope you know the direct result of integration of ln x. Please remember, it is better to know the direct result of integration of ln x, which is x ln x minus x. Correct? So please remember, because it's help us to help us to solve the questions fast. So here it is better if we know the direct integration. Right? So minus times, what is the integration? X ln x minus x. Those of you who don't know, we use integration by parts. I mean, obviously, at this level, you should know everything. Yeah, integration by parts we can use. This is the standard form f x ln x minus x. Most of you all must also know like this direct result, right? So if we do upper limit minus lower limit, I think we'll get 0 minus 1. This is the upper limit minus lower limit. 1 by 3 ln 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. I hope I didn't make a mistake. I hope not. Okay, let's check it again. If I put 1 minus 1, okay, yes, it's fine. Plus here 3 ln 3 minus 3 minus lower limit will be 0 minus 1. So let's open the brackets here. We'll get minus of minus 1 minus 1 by 3 ln 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 3 ln 3 minus 3 plus 1. Oh, I think did we made a mistake? No, right? So 1 plus 1 by 3 ln 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 3 ln 3 minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. So let's group the terms together. So 1 minus should be minus 1. So minus 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 4 by 3. I think we'll get minus 4 by 3. And we can reciprocal this, right? We'll get minus 1 by 3 ln 3 plus 3 ln 3. I hope I'm right. Let me check it again. If I did made a mistake. Okay, this is right. After this, we split it. Okay. Minus 4 by 3 plus 8 by 3 ln 3. Minus 4 by 3. Yeah. So we'll get minus 4 by 3 plus 8 by 3 ln 3. Now, to compare it with this, we need to get it in this format. Now, how to get it in this format, guys? We use a property of log, right? Thing common? If I think I'll get 2 ln 3 minus 1, which I can write as 4 by 3 ln 9 by e. Right? So now if we compare these two, 4 by 3 ln 9 by e, what we'll get, guys? We got m as 4 and n as 3. So what is the value of m square plus n square minus 5? That is 16 plus 9 minus 5, which is 20. So this is our answer. I hope it is correct. So our answer is 20. It will be an integer type question. Let's move to the next question, guys. What is the next question? So here. Now please remember the limits are reciprocals of each other. Please mark my words. The limit x equals to 1 by t is a very valid substitution. Hello? Okay, guys. Where were we? Yeah. Whenever the limits, as you can see, are reciprocals of each other, and it is better, or x equals to 1 by t is a good substitution. That means dx will be equals to minus 1 by t square dt. So the limit I will get interchanged. That means it will be 2 to 1 by 2. What will get? Tan inverse of 1 by t, right? Tan inverse of 1 by t upon 1 by t into minus 1 by t square dt. So we can cancel out one of the t, and by using the property of flipping the limits because of the minus sign. So we'll get rid of the minus sign. So the limits will become again 1 by 2 to 2, right? And what is tan inverse of 1 by t? It is cot inverse of t by property of inverse function. So as you can see, again by property number 1, it is not like it is okay if we change the variable. So instead of t, I can write it as cot inverse of x upon x dx. Now let this be equation number 2 and the given be equation number 1. So if this is equation number 2 and given is equation number 1, then guys, we can easily add. Why are we adding, guys? Because I'll get 2I is equal to integration 1 by 2 to 2. Denominator में will have x. Numerator में we will have tan inverse x plus cot inverse x. And what is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, guys? It is pi by 2. So I get 2I is equals to pi by 2. We can take outside integration of 1 by 2 to 1. 1 by x. What is the integration of 1 by x, guys? Integration of 1 by x is ln x from 1 by 2 to 1. So if we do upper limit minus lower limit, I think we'll get 0 minus ln half. And by property of log, I can write it as plus ln 2. So we'll get pi by 4 ln 2. Is there an answer? Yeah, pi by 4 ln 2. It is option number 3. Right? It is option number 3. I hope it is clear. So option number 3 is our correct answer. Chalo. Let's see what we have next. This one. Okay, this is a very standard question. Please remember, guys, this is a very, very, very standard question. What I'm trying to say is, this is you would have done this same question in your lectures. So this is an even odd question. What is the first step, guys? Yeah. What is the first step? Our first step is basically to split the denominator. So 2 minus cos 2x plus pi by 4 upon 2 minus cos 2x. Here it is integration sign, here it is dx. As you can see, clearly see, this is an odd function. So its integration will be 0, and this is an even function. So my integral will be reduced to 2 times integration 0 to pi by 4 by using the odd even property into pi by 4 upon 2 minus cos 2x. Right? So we can cancel out this 2 and we can take pi by 2 outside. So we'll get pi by 2 integration 0 to pi by 4. Now I hope you know how to integrate this. To integrate this, we open the cos to theta in terms of half angle, but in terms of tan theta, right? In terms of tan theta. So 2 minus, what is cos of 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. Again, guys, please don't mind. I'm not writing dx or okay, 1 minus x square it is. Okay, guys. So because it is MCQ we are solving, so you must also like not write all the steps. So if I take LCM, I'll get pi by 2 integration 0 to pi by 4. 2 plus 2 minus 1. So I think upper I'll get 1 plus tan square x upon 2 minus 1 is 1 plus 2 tan square x plus tan square x. So 3 tan square x dx. Now here, what is 1 plus tan square x? 1 plus tan square x is sec square x. So we can put tan x equals to t. So we'll get sec square x dx equals to dt. So my integral will become pi by 2 integration of tan 0 is 0, tan pi by 4 is 1. Dt upon 1 plus 3t square. What is its integration, guys? The integration is very simple. It is tan inverse of root 3t upon root 3 भी आएगा यहाँ. Why upon root 3? Because it is coefficient of t from 0 to 1. So we'll get pi by 2 root 3 upper limit. So it will be tan inverse of root 3, lower limit is 0. What is tan inverse of root 3, guys? So it will be pi upon 2 root 3 into tan inverse of root 3 is pi by 3. So I think it will be pi square upon 6 root 3 is our answer, which is option number D. Is option 4. I hope it is clear. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next. Yeah, this is a very nice question, guys. Again, I think you must have done this question in your class also, right? What does this question say, guys? Let's see. Here, first, I think we should use the king property, right? So, if this is equal to I, then I can replace x by pi minus x. Please remember, cos of pi minus x is minus cos x. So I think I'll get the integral as integration 0 to pi raised to the power minus cos x into 1 plus. Here it will be minus cos x, here it will be minus cos x. So overall it will be same plus cos x into cos 3x plus here it is square, so no issue, it will be cos square x plus here again the minus and minus will become plus cos cube as cos 3x upon denominator will get 1 plus 5 raised to the power minus cos x. So if I take LCM, I'm taking LCM here only. So what I'll get, guys? I'll get 1 plus 5 raised to the power cos x into 5 raised to the power cos x. These will get cancelled and I think we'll get 1. Now, let this be equation number 1 and this be equation number 2. So if we add 1 plus 2, we'll get 2i is equals to integration 0 to pi. Now please remember, denominator mein it is same 1 plus 5 raised to the power cos x. This bracket will be taken common. This bracket will be taken common. So what will be left with us? We'll be left with, here we have 1 and here we have 5 raised to the power cos x. So 1 plus 5 raised to the power cos x will be left. So this will get cancelled and we'll now be left with 2i is equals to integration 0 to pi into this bracket, the yellow highlighted. Now here we can use the Queen's property. What does Queen's property says, guys? Queen's property says that we can half the limit if f of pi minus x is equals to f of x. And here we already saw that if we replace x by pi minus x, then this value, the yellow highlighted value, remains the same. Please again, let me repeat myself. If we replace x ki jagah pe pi minus x, that is, we'll get f of pi minus x. This value remained the same. See, this value. That's why we could take this value as common here. So its value will remain the same. So by using Queen, what I'll get, guys, I'll get 2i is equals to 2 times integration 0 to pi and this bracket. So 2 times pi by 2. So this and this will get cancelled. Right? Now again, we can use king. That means I can replace x by pi by 2 minus x. Sum of lower limit plus upper limit by minus x. So this bracket is the same, this yellow one. So if I replace x with pi by 2 minus x, what I'll get, guys? See, I will become integral 0 to pi by 2. This one will remain 1. Right? Let me clear it a bit. Yeah. Now it looks good. This one will remain 1. This cos x will become cos pi by 2 minus x, which will be sin x. This cos 3x will become cos 3 pi by 2 minus x, which will become minus sin 3 pi by 2. So we'll get minus sin x into sin 3x. Plus this cos square x will become sin square x. Same cos cube x will become sin cube x. And cos 3x will become minus sin 3x. So we got this. Now, if we add, let me mark this as equation 3 and this is equation 4. Now, if we add 3 plus 4, so on the left hand side, we'll get 2i is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2. Yeah. So see, let me change the color. Yeah. So this one and this one will get added and get 2, and this cos square x plus sin square x will be 1. So in total we'll get 3. Now this cos x cos 3x minus sin x sin 3x. So we'll get cos x cos 3x minus sin x sin 3x. These terms, right? After this, these terms, cos cube x cos 3x minus sin cube x sin 3x. So plus cos cube x cos 3x minus sin cube x sin 3x. So now we are done with using all of the properties. Now it's time to use trigonometric formulas. See here, guys, you can see cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B, which is compound angle. So we can use integration 0 to pi by 2, 3 plus cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. So I can write as cos A plus B. which is x plus 3x, which is 4x, plus this cos cube. So I can write cos cube को क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? Cos 3x is cos 3 is 4 cos cube minus 3 cos. So cos cube को I can write 3 cos x plus cos 3x by 4 into cos 3x. Similarly, sin cube, sin 3x is 3 sin minus 4 sin. So I can write sin cube x as 3 sin x minus sin 3x by 4 into sin 3x. So we'll get integration 3 plus cos 4x plus, here in both of the terms we'll get LCM 4. So here we'll get 3 cos x cos 3x plus cos square 3x minus 3 sin x sin 3x plus sin square 3x. So please note here, this cos square 3x and sin square 3x will become 1, and here we can again use compound angle, right? Yeah, I'll write it here. Let me rub it out. Okay, so we'll use this space. Yeah, so this will become integration of 3 plus cos 4x plus upon my 4, this blue one will get 1, and plus 3 times cos minus sin, 3 times cos 4x by 4, right? So this will become, let me write it here, the integration of 3 plus 1 by 4, which is 13 by 4 plus 1 plus 3 by 4, which is 7 by 4 cos 4x. Let us integrate. So if we integrate, we'll get 13 by 4x from 0 to pi by 2 plus 7 by 4, cos ka integration is sin 4x by 4 from 0 to pi. So what we'll get, guys? We'll get 13 by 4 into pi by 2 plus 7 by 16 into sin 2 pi is 0. So that means our final answer is 13 pi by 8. This is our answer. 13 pi by 8. This is again an integer type question, guys. So that means we have to leave it at here, which is 13 pi by 8. Oh, let's see the next question. Okay. So I think this is the last question we have for today. Let's see, almost time is up. So we'll wrap it up after this. So we can convert this tan into sin and cos. So I get integration. If I convert into sin and cos, so I'll get dx upon 1 plus cube root of sin upon cos. So I think I get integration of cos raised to the power 1 by 3 upon cos raised to the power 1 by 3 plus sin raised to the power 1 by 3. Pi by 24 to 5 pi by 24. Now let this be I. Again, what we are going to use? We are going to use the king property. So King property says that replace x by upper limit plus lower limit minus x, which is 6 pi by 24. So which is pi by 4 minus x. Now we have sine 2x and cos 2x. So if I replace x with pi by 4 minus x, I'll get sine of 2 pi by 4 minus x, which is equals to sine pi by 2 minus x, which will be cos 2x. And similarly, cos 2 pi by 4 minus x. Cos 2 pi by 4 minus x will be equals to sine 2x. So basically, cos will become sine and sine will become cos. Let's mark it as equation 1. The I will remain, the limits will remain the same. Cos will become sine and sine will become cos. Now what do we do after king, guys? After king we add. So if we add 1 plus 2, we get 2i is equals to integration. Numerator में cos 1 by 3 plus sin 1 by 3 upon denominator में भी same है, cos 1 by 3 plus sin 1 by 3. It will get cancelled, we'll get 1. And what is the integration of 1, guys? It is x. What are the limits? Pi by 24 and 5 pi by 24. Mind it, this is the value of 2i. So 2i will be equals to 5 pi by 24 minus 5 by 24, which is equals to 4 pi by 24, which is equals to pi by 6. So that means I will be equals to pi by 12. This is my answer. So it is option number 3. Yes. This is option number 3. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you for attending the lecture, and I hope you got something how the question comes. So basically, next time, which is tomorrow, in tomorrow's class, we'll be doing the PYQs, or you can say one shot, or you can say revision, anything you can say, revision of area under the curve. So please try to attend tomorrow's class. And till then, bye bye guys, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye guys. Thank you. Thank you.